Well, hi Sagittarius. Welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for your love reading. So let's get started. Let's find out what is in store for Sagittarius's love life. What can they expect? For Sagittarius, what can they expect in their love life? What can they expect in their love life, please, universe? Oh, that one wants to come out. It's timing, though. We want it to lay in the right place. Okay. I have a few cards to get started with. Ooh, King of Wands. Right in the middle. That's you, Sagittarius. Fire sign, that King of Wands. What can they expect in their love life, universe? Give us more information here, please. What can they expect? Alright. Got plenty of cards to get started. Okay. So, Sagittarius, the overall energy of this reading, King of Wands. This is you, okay? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King could be male or female. The most important thing about this card is holding that staff of new beginnings. You're ready for a new beginning here, or there is a new beginning coming. Let's read more. Let's find out why this surrounds the whole reading. Up here in your main energy, the Eight of Wands, communication, a lot of it back and forth. This is through the airways, a lot of texting, emailing, Skype, FaceTime. Yeah, depends on how you're doing it. But this looks like a lot of communication going on here, and it has to do with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is right next door. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus, by the way. So you may or may not have Taurus in your chart. Someone around you may or may not have Taurus in theirs. But more importantly, the energy of the Hierophant, this is about traditional values, traditional morals. This Hierophant card can stand for commitment and marriage, traditional, in the traditional sense. The Hierophant is right above the King of Wands, that new beginning, the staff of new beginnings. This is what all that conversation is about. It's about commitment, a new beginning, with someone you love. The Star card is right next to the Hierophant here. Look at this. This is the card for Aquarius. So you may or may not, someone around you may or may not have Aquarius in your chart. But the Star card, that is healing. It's a deep, deep healing card. This is looking into that pool of water, seeing your reflection bounce back at you, remembering who you are born to be. It's like finding yourself. Something that might have got lost along the way. You know who you are, and you know what you want now that you're healed with this Star card. So you're ready. You're ready for a commitment with somebody. You want to start a new beginning with someone. You have reached inside of yourself. We have the Four of Swords under the Eight of Wands, all that communication. You have spent time to yourself, thinking, contemplating, reaching out to the universe. It's a very spiritual card. See the stained glass windows here. This person is in a state of rest, in a state of prayer, meditation. So yes, you have spent time really putting a lot of thought, trying to probably manifest what it is that you need out of life. You're ready. It's another healing card. You have two of them so far, right under all this communication. So, you know, all this rest that you've taken, all this time to yourself, and all this thinking about what you need and want from life is right next to this King of Wands, that staff and new beginnings that you're holding now. You're ready. You're ready to move forward into another chapter in your life. This King of Wands is right next to the Two of Cups. So that's a beautiful card, really. It's a special connection. It's a soulmate type connection between two people, friends, and with love. Okay? I'm not saying that they are a lover. This is a love reading, so they probably are in this reading. This is friends with love who love each other. It's right under the star card. It's right next to the King of Wands, the new beginning. I think you want to move forward. I think you want a commitment from your best friend and lover. And this Two of Cups is under the star card. So you've done a lot of healing. You know what it is that you want. You know what's going to make you happy. And it is your best friend and lover, and you're just ready. You feel like you're ready to move forward in a traditional sense. Under the Four of Swords, we have the Hangman, again, reaching out to the universe, seeking advice, guidance. The head on this Hangman is lit up. All the blood is rushing to the head on this figure. Uh, they don't look unhappy. They look fulfilled. They look enlightened. And that's exactly what this card is about. It is about enlightenment. And it came from all this meditation that you did, all this time that you spent in quiet, time to yourself, thinking, asking for guidance from the universe, asking for guidance from the universe. So they hear you, they definitely hear you. You have two cards of healing, three cards of reaching out to the universe here already. And it's about that new beginning with someone you love, a best friend. So what we have here next to the Hangman is the King of Pentacles. This is possible earth energy, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But more importantly, it's about stability, security, about groundedness. You're ready for that new beginning. These are all male or female, by the way, these cards, or trans, whatever you might be. You're ready for a new beginning. But you want this new beginning with groundedness, security, and stability. And that's where this Hierophant comes in. That's where the commitment comes in. I'm moving forward. It's like making a vow to each other to be one another's other. Okay, I should say. To be there for each other. We have the Ace of Wands. That is huge. That is the new beginning. That's the wand that the King of Wands is holding here. That Ace of Wands. That's what this reading is all about. It's that new beginning with security, stability, and groundedness. With a possible earth sign, with a possible Aquarius, we also have Taurus here, which is an earth sign. Okay. Could be another fire sign, but I think this is just you, but still could be another fire sign involved. And then over here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is working really hard, really focusing. So I feel like you put a lot of work in. It's more like concentration and focus into this relationship with your best friend and lover. Uh, you may feel like you've done most of the work. You may feel like you're not getting as much in return as you're giving out, because this is the Six of Pentacles, which is next to the Eight of Pentacles. So it's as if you're almost feeling like this person is controlling your destiny in a way. The person that you love, your best friend and lover, you're not quite getting from them what you need. What you need is the security and stability. This is what you're learning through all this meditation, all this finding yourself, discovering what it is that you need, and you want this commitment. So I think if you were to get that commitment from your friend, your best friend and lover, then you wouldn't feel like you weren't getting enough out of the relationship. We have the Six of Swords, and that is right next to the Four of Cups. And so the Six of Swords, that is moving away from turbulent waters, some kind of rocky waters. This card is pretty close to your soulmate here. And so this is moving ahead, because I think there's been a little bit of butting of the heads. It's like whatever they're offering you in this cup right here, this love, they do love you. Whatever they're offering you, though, just doesn't seem to be enough. It's like they're offering love, but they're not offering anything to go with it. What would make you happy would be to move forward. That's what you need. That's what you need. That's what you want. You need to move forward with your best friend and lover. But so far, all you've got is the cup. You got the cup, but it's like you don't know if you want it, because you don't know if it's really going to fulfill you. Just like with the Six of Pentacles, that this Four of Cups sits right above. Not getting like everything you need out of this relationship. We have the Judgment card. This is about a spiritual lesson. This is in your energy. I mean, high in your energy, right next to the Star card, the healing, the knowing what you want, the knowing who you are, what's going to make you happy. I mean, all this came from a lot of meditation. You took some time to yourself. So you are in the middle of a spiritual lesson. And the spiritual lesson, I think, is how to recognize, love when you see it. So I'm starting to feel like what you have, maybe you're not embracing the way you should be embracing. Uh, but you have this feeling, it's sort of a mixed bag, because you have this, you want to move forward. You really, really do. You want to start a new beginning. There's something driving you. And this feels like something that you really need to fulfill yourself. Let's take out more cards, please, for this reading for Sagittarius. Love reading. Let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius. What is this all about? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at these awful cards coming out for Sagittarius. Oh, gotta move these over because I got a lot of cards. All right, let's move them over. Make some room. So, what I'm seeing here, this feeling here, like we're not being treated fairly, like you're not getting enough from the relationship that you've really focused on, worked hard on, and that they may not be working as hard at balancing this relationship. It's like they have control over the scales. They have a way. It's like they've been running in and out of your life as a Knight of Wands, okay? That's what puts you into this Four of Swords. You know, taking time to yourself. I don't think that was by choice. I think that's because they run in and run out of your life. And then when they run out, it hurts because it makes you feel lonely. This is right above the Six of Pentacles. So you feel lonely and rejected, and your heart hurts when they run out of your life. This is a best friend and lover. They don't really realize that they're not giving enough into this relationship. I think you're done. You're done with having the relationship the way it is now. You want to change. You want a commitment from this relationship. You need it. You not only want it, you need it. We had this Seven of... Oh, I want to point out the Devil card too, which is right above the Knight of Wands. Look at these. Look at these cards that came out here. This is the card of Capricorn, which is earth energy, the Devil card. But it's about toxic energy. And it's toxic to you now. With them running in and out of your life, it's toxic. They hurt you. They hurt your heart. They leave you feeling lonely and rejected every time they leave. That's why you're getting ready to refuse their offer the next time they come in. You really need your scales balanced, and all this communication, which is sitting in your highest energy over here, all this communication is about commitment. It's about being a larger part of your life so that they don't have to feel so insecure and left alone and rejected every time this person, which is a soulmate and a lover, and it looks like they think it's a friends with benefits. They do love you. They do have love for you. They you know, I don't know that they even know it bothers you. I think that's what all this conversation is going to be coming up about. We have the Seven of Wands here. This is blocking blocking energies that aren't good for you from coming in. It's right above the Four of Cups, blocking that offer that comes back in from this Knight of Wands over here, which can be Capricorn. It could be an earth sign. They can be, this is all male or female. They can be, what was the other one? Earth. They can be Aquarius. They could be a fire sign. But you're going to be blocking that energy because it's toxic from coming back in unless you can get some sort of commitment from them, unless you can become a couple, whereas they're going to put in as much work and focus into the relationship as you do, not this peanuts thing, just when they feel like it type energy. So Sagittarius, you have some communication to do with your friends with benefits. You don't really see it as friends with benefits. You don't want to see it that way. It's been working out that way. You know how it leaves you feeling every single time they leave. They come in, everything's great, then they leave. And you want to just sail ahead. You want to go sail ahead together from this kind of turbulent relationship because of the running in and out and the way it leaves you feeling, into smoother, calmer waters with a commitment. You need a commitment. You need something more traditional than the Knight of Wands running in and out of your life. This is going to be the focus of conversation. They are a soulmate. I hope they see that, and I hope they go with this new beginning with you. So that's what you're faced with. It's all a learning experience, and it's a spiritual experience. So it's a lesson, and so wow, this is a heavy reading. Sagittarius, best wishes and peace and love to you, and thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.